Hi, welcome to the first This Week in News. My name's Jeremy. I'm the campus news editor for Spectator.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm the city news editor.
And joining us today, we have Columbia College University Senator and co-chair of the Student Affairs Committee, Richard Sun. Richard, thanks for being with us tonight.
It's been my pleasure.
Thanks, Richard.
So just to kind of get started, earlier this week we had a college university senate position vacate, and perhaps, let's say I was nominated for the position. What is kind of the selection process going forward with that?
So for starters, you weren't nominated, but if you were, you would receive an email asking for a 250-word personal statement on kind of why you want to be a senator and what you hope to accomplish in a term. Following that, you would be interviewed by a panel of four, including myself, Krishma Habu, William Hughes, and Matthew Chapp. Following the interviews, the panel will submit a list of 3 names before the Columbia College Student Council, who will by 2/3 majority elect a new university senator.
So what are you looking for in a senator?
I think we're asking 3 main questions. Are you a leader? Are you committed? And can you solve difficult problems?
Very cool. And then once you have selected the senator, how are you going to go about, helping the student body get to know this person a little bit better?
So to start, either Krishma or myself will send an email to the student body. Second, we'll be hosting a Meet Your Senators event where they can not only meet this new senator, but myself and the other senators who serve Columbia.
Great. So there's also going to be a plenary meeting of the Senate on Friday. So what's going to happen there?
Sure. So we have 2 main issues that we're going to discuss: the smoking policy and the quality of life.
Let's start with the smoking.
Sure. So there'll be the Smoking Policy Task Force has presented points of discussion. They fall under 2 main buckets. The first is kind of the promotion, availability, and communication of cessation services. And the second is curtailing smoking to designated areas.
So is there going to be a vote today?
Not at this plenary, but hopefully the next one.
Okay.
And I mean, the smoking debate's been kind of going on for the past few years. Do you really foresee any kind of closure or end of this debate?
So the Smoking Policy Task Force has chosen to focus on areas of agreement rather than disagreement. So I think that's kind of the first step. And I think once the Senate, being the legislature, has voted on the issue, I think it's up to central administration or the executive branch to really address kind of the difficult questions of zoning and efficacy.
Great. So tell us a bit about the quality of life survey.
Sure. We're really excited about the survey, which will approach all 28,000 Columbia students across a variety of issues, including wellness, student finances, and engagement in academics. And the most exciting part about the survey is, unlike other surveys, the survey will be made by students for students, and so the data will be available to the Student Affairs Committee so that we can kind of address our future policy initiatives to really benefit students.
And then one last question to finish up on, I have to ask, have you been back to M2M or Absolute Bagel since they racked up all of those health violations?
I might grab a snack at M2M right after this.
Fair enough.
That's brave of you. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Richard. And be sure to tune in next time for This Week in News.